Hi, I'm Brian Hayes, a Pardot and Salesforce consultant with Rotive. In this video, we're going to talk about the standard navigation within Salesforce Lightning and console navigation within Salesforce Lightning. Both types of apps are really useful, and it's helpful to understand the differences. So right now, we're in the standard sales app. You're probably used to this interface where we have a number of tabs across the top of the screen. If I click into one of these tabs, we get a list view of those records, and then we can open up one of those records. The key aspect to this traditional view is that you can only look at one record at a time. You can see we only have Miss Betty Bear as a lead record in our system. Now I'm going to switch into the sales console view. So it's right down here. There's also service console, and they both operate the same way. The console view lets you have multiple records open at one time. So the home page is the same, but you notice we don't have any tabs across the top here. So instead, those different objects that you could open up live under this down arrow. So let's go back to leads, click on that lead object, and we're getting that same list view that we saw before. So the data is all the same, it's just the way that you interact with the data. But now if we click into these different lead records, they'll actually open up as new tabs across the top. Let me come back to leads here. Let's open up another one. And we can quickly switch between these different lead records. Now, the other thing that's a little bit different about this view right now is that it's a 3-column layout instead of a 2-column layout. But that doesn't really matter. If you like the 2-column layout, you can have that under this console view as well. The thing that's really different are these tabs across the top and being able to quickly switch between them. The other thing that's a little bit different is we have the side panel of the list here. But actually, they rolled this feature out in the regular view too. So in either place, you can get a side view of your list. We'll just collapse that on the left. Let's also open up an account. So let's say we want to look at the Rosebud Motel account. Here we can see it's its own tab at the top. What's really great is if we start opening up records related to that account, they're going to open up as sub-records underneath our Rosebud Motel account. And so it's created a new tab. And it's kept our account record and our opportunity record, and let's open up a contact record too. It's kept all of those underneath this sort of master tab for the Rosebud Motel. This is a unique feature of the console view, and it really comes in handy if you're working across multiple records and you want to open multiple records to get a complete understanding of that situation, of that customer. It's going to keep you organized. And then, of course, we can still navigate back to those leads that we had open or other accounts that we might have open. So if you're starting out in Salesforce, I recommend the traditional sales view, where you're only looking at one record at a time. It's simpler. It also gives you that nice navigation across the top so you know what different objects are available. But if you've got more experience with Salesforce, and if you're dealing with a high volume of calls or of records, then console is actually a better fit. Now, you don't have that nice guardrail across the top telling you about all the different objects you could access. Those are sort of hidden here under the arrow, but you've got the ability to open up multiple records and to switch between them very quickly. So those are the main differences. I hope that helps. Thanks for watching.